Welcome to Openwork, a look inside the watch industry, a podcast from Collective Horology. I'm Gabe Riley, co-founder of Collective, and I know what you're thinking, another watch podcast. But look, the idea here is to do something different and distinct. And before Asher, my business partner, or I ever worked a day in the watch industry, we were both enthusiasts and collectors. And as we've moved through the industry in the last 5 years, it's been really eye-opening. We've gained new perspective on watches from going inside the industry, and that's the idea behind this podcast, to give you an unfiltered view of the inner workings of the watch industry. So things on this podcast are going to be a little bit different from your typical watch podcast. First, the topics. We're really going to stay focused on the watch industry itself, and we're going to talk about the business of watches. Secondly, our point of view. We're not just going to take the industry perspective on this. We're going to look at the watch business from the perspective of the industry, as well as retailers, customers, collectors, and watchmakers themselves, the people who actually do the work. And finally, the format. The format for this show is going to be really focused. So a lot of the things you're typically used to with a watch podcast, whether that's wrist checks or drink checks or recommendations, things like that. We love all that stuff, but that's not what this podcast is about. We're not going to do that stuff. So look, we just want to say thanks for giving the podcast a listen. And if you'd like to get in touch, you can visit us at collectivehorology.com, and we'd love your feedback, your suggestions, your questions. And to do that, just email us at podcast@collectivehorology.com. Thanks for listening.